goes away, not wanting to succumb to the temptation of her veins. The next day, Song-hyun has to wait for night to fall again before visiting Father Ro and asking for his advice. He proves he's a vampire now by making a cut on his chest and letting Ro insert his hand to touch his heart, and that cut closes and heals as soon as Ro takes his hand out. Song-hyun doesn't know what to do with these new urges he's going through, and Ro helps him by letting him drink from his arm. Song-hyun begins to go to every mahjong night at Mrs. Ra's house. One evening, when Tae-ju is about to go running barefoot again, Song-hyun stops her, and she takes the chance to give him back his shoes. She explains that she runs to get the feeling of getting away from the hell that is her household and that she's been waiting for him to rescue her since they were kids. Before he can stop himself, Song-hyun kisses her and the two of them get down on the floor to try to reach home base, but they're interrupted by Mrs. Ra, who orders Tae-ju to come back to take care of her husband and slaps her when she takes too long. A couple of days later, Tae-ju begins working as a volunteer at the hospital on Sundays, which is the day Song-hyun works there too. She waits for his mass to be over and together they find a room where the only patient is in a coma, so nobody will find them while they use one of the beds to get to know each other better. After they're done, Tae-ju wants to know how their relationship will progress, so Song-hyun decides she should know the truth now before she makes any decisions, but instead of telling her, he shows her what he is by drinking the comatose patient's blood. Tae-ju freaks out and runs back to her house, but Song-hyun follows her and enters the building through the bathroom window, cornering her there. He promises her that he hasn't killed anybody and says that being a vampire shouldn't be different from having any other kind of illness before picking Tae-ju up to take her away with him into a better life. But when he's about to jump off the window with her in his arms, he accidentally kicks off the toilet lid, getting the attention of Mrs. Ra, so Song-hyun runs away alone before he's discovered. Tae-ju watches him leave and notices how he's capable to break a street light in two with his super strength. The next day, Song-hyun is at the hospital, filling some bottles with the comatose patient's blood when he receives a call from Tae-ju, who wants to know how a person can become a vampire. A few hours later, they meet on the roof of the hospital and Song-hyun proceeds to show her all his